Well, in other news tonight at 5 o'clock, after less than 5 hours of deliberations, a jury in Fort Wayne has now found Bob Leonard guilty on 51 counts in connection to the Richmond Hill explosion.
Bob Leonard is the second person to be tried and convicted for causing the blast that killed 2 people and damaged dozens of homes in December of 2012. Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk is in Fort Wayne tonight, where a judge moved the trial because of pretrial publicity in central Indiana. Rich?
John, this case has been in the making for nearly 3.5 years. The jurors reached a decision halfway through the lunch hour. Afterwards, based on another ruling by the judge, it appears as if Bob Leonard could be sentenced to life in prison without parole. Each verdict was read aloud. Guilty, 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 51 times. Bob Leonard sat emotionless, expressionless. Jurors agreed he caused the 2012 explosion that devastated the Richmond Hill neighborhood and people's lives. John Longworth's son, Dion, and daughter-in-law, Jennifer, were killed.
There's nothing to be happy about. Nothing has really changed. It is good that somebody that seems to be as evil as this has been taken out of circulation.
To make their case, prosecutors assembled 160 witnesses and roughly 1,800 pieces of evidence. Juror Casey SHAFER described the deliberations.
Everyone really had to hash out and answer all the questions that we really needed to get down to the legal element of it. What legally made this a criminal act.
Prosecutors and investigators had been building this case for nearly 3.5 years. Lead prosecutor Denise Robinson.
But hearing the guilty verdicts, it sort of re-solidifies for us why we do this.
Leonard's attorneys argued that prosecutors never proved his precise role in the crime. Ted Minch talked about his client.
When you're sentenced to 2, when you're going to be sentenced to 2, likely going to be sentenced to 2 life sentences without parole, I mean, it's more than disappointment.
In a separate hearing after the jury had left, Judge Francis Gold ruled that the extreme circumstances, the mitigating circumstances, extraordinary circumstances of these murders and the explosion met the criteria for life without parole. That's something the prosecution requested. John, there is a formal sentencing hearing set, though, for next month.